A minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the store, Scavenger.
Hi, everybody.
This is James and Jessica. Hope y'all are doing well today. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hello to Douglas Harlow
Hi, Douglas.
and Michigan Lady.
Hi, Michigan lady.
See y'all coming in, waiting on us patiently. Thank you so much. Oh, so got my coffee. Drugs in my pot. So I had somebody I was talking to trying to get to come on tonight, and then it didn't work out. So I thought, a few months ago, I saw everybody doing these 19 questions uh, that were kind of going around all the different reseller channels, and people were asking these questions. So I've got the list of questions here, and we're going to go through and answer those questions just so that everybody can kind of get to know a little bit more about us. And then we're going to just have a chat and see how everybody's doing. Hi, Willow. How are you
Hi,
doing today?
Willow. I bet some people don't recognize me. My hair's usually up.
Oh,
I
you still
decided
look like you.
I still look like me. That's
Yeah,
good. I'm glad.
you're fine. I mean, look at my hair. I look like a ragamuffin right now.
No cap head, huh?
I
Well,
need to I need to shave. I need to cut my hair again.
oh yeah.
So
I understand that. COVID. Well, I had some bad news that happened on Sunday. My aunt died of COVID-19. So I've been in a very sad mood. But now she is up in heaven and she's no longer in pain. At least she can breathe now. But I of course could not go to her funeral. Can't chance putting my family into that kind of situation. And especially after talking to my family members on Sunday, they're kind of not quarantining or social distancing too much. So I don't think that would be.
her name is Jessica Willow.
My name is
Wifey.
Jessica Willow.
Wifey.
Yeah. And so anyways, I had to do everything virtual tonight. So
Yeah,
we
they
just
did the rosary service tonight,
Mhm.
and they streamed it for us, so we could still participate.
Thank you, Michigan lady and Al Willow. We are going to go ahead and let's start this off. I know we have a few people online already, so maybe y'all can also answer these questions so we can get to know y'all too. Although Willow, your story was really interesting.
Well, some of these just pertain to me, or it's like our channel. So
right.
So the first question out of the 19 questions is,
Well, I'll
what
ask
does your
that.
channel name mean?
What does
So-
your channel name mean, James?
So storage scavenger, to me, it means I scavenge people's storage. Sometimes it's when they lose their storage and we buy their abandoned storage units. Sometimes it's when they clean out their storage, they send stuff to the thrift stores, or they throw it in the dumpsters, or they clean it out. So we scavenge whatever we can find that people don't want. So sometimes they get rid of stuff out of their storage by having a yard sale. So we'll go garage sailing. And so we try to scavenge through what people don't want anymore, because it's the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasures, and we are looking for treasure.
So, when were you born?
It's not when, it's where.
Oh, where were you born?
I was born in Harrison County in Boone County Hospital. In the elevator on the way up to the delivery floor.
What state was that in?
Boone County, Harrison, Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. Okay. And where was I born?
Where were you born?
Where was I born? I'm so boring. I was born here, raised here in Texas.
You weren't born here, though.
No. I wasn't born in here. I was born in San Angelo, Texas, but I'm at Texas.
She was born in
I was born in San Angelo, Texas. West Texas is what they say. So that's where I was born. Now, guys, this next one, I'll let you have a glance.
Pretty color.
But what color of eyes are James's eye color? Go ahead, open them and see if they can guess. I don't think they'll be able to guess. Don't do it that
Well,
way.
you're hiding my eyes. So you
Okay.
say open your eyes and then you
Oh
cover
yeah,
'em.
then I cover them. Yeah. So what color do y'all think that James's eyes are? Can y'all tell? They look different colors right now.
Well,
I
the
see
camera
brown.
doesn't pick it up very well.
Well, I will give you a hint. It starts with an H. It starts with an H. They're not green. They're not brown.
Yep.
That's right, Willow. They're hazel. He has got hazel eyes.
I've got hazel eyes, and they kind of range from a golden color to a greenish color.
Yeah. So, oh, they look blue, Marie? No, he's got.
No, I don't have blue eyes.
They
I'm
do
not that
sometimes.
pretty. Hello,
they turn
Marie.
more a greenish color though when with the hazel. He's got like a hazel green color, and our daughters are brown hazel, so hers will turn like a tiger's eye. It looks really her eye color is really pretty.
Yep.
Now my eye color, James.
Your eyes
What color?
are
Tell him.
brown.
That's right. My eye colors are brown, but they're like a light brown, but they're not like a dark brown or anything. They're just light brown.
They're just brown. Okay, so what is your favorite candle scent?
I like a flowery scent, I have to say. Or something that reminds me kind of like a clean,
There's
fresh
100.
I don't know, like
scents.
roses, gardenia. I also like a fresh scent, like something that smells kind of beachy, but with flowers. So
a beachy, flowery scent.
Yeah, like a beachy, flowery scent is my favorite.
How you doing, Marie?
Hi, Marie.
Congratulations, Grandma.
And I also like cinnamon. I like the smell of cinnamon. It reminds me of Christmas. So those are my scents. What about you? What is your favorite candle scent, James?
I'm not big into scented candles. I don't think it's very manly to have those scented candles. But I guess, I like kind of like the sandalwoods, and I like lavender because, what guy doesn't love lavender scented stuff?
I thought that's supposed to be all girl thing. You're already putting people to sleep. Let me tell you. Golly, that James. So, James,
we're running away already.
Can you cook? And if you cook, what is your specialty that you cook?
I don't have a specialty, but yes, I cook. I cook most of the time. I'm the one that does most of the cooking. Usually, if I don't cook, it's because we're eating out.
Well, but what's your specialty, do you think?
I don't have a specialty. I do a little bit of everything.
I still think you're a barbecue specialist. Don't listen to him. He's barbecue specialist. So with him asking that question.
Hello, Glenn, Swamp Picker. How you doing today?
Hi, Swamp Picker. So do you want to ask the same question to me? And I have them say, what do they think?
Breakfast. No, I cook barbecue. I cook steaks. I cook lasagna.
His main specialty though is barbecue.
I cook spaghetti and meat sauce for supper tonight.
But see what he's not.
I cook the Mexican food. I make menudo. I make the caldo. I make enchiladas.
Now we're gonna have. So James asked me the same question.
Do you cook?
Yes, I do cook.
Can you cook?
I cook? Yes, I can cook.
Okay, what's your specialty?
So first of all, let me explain. The reason why James is doing most of the cooking is because I'm usually either on the phone. No, I got both the kids.
Her specialty is ordering out.
You liar. I think my specialty is I like to cook hamburgers. I make a mean hamburger, I think.
She does make good hamburgers. She makes good meatloaf.
I make a mean meatloaf. Yeah, I do. And then what else? I do not make enchiladas I can roll them, but I can't do the sauce. So that's why James gets allocated to some of the Mexican foods because he makes the sauce better than I do. And I make a good guisel. I can make a really good guisel. So, and breakfast, I've been told. So, but James gets to do most of the cooking because I usually have both the kids. So I tell him either you go cook or you get both the kids, which one choose. So sometimes, most of the time he chooses to cook, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. At least he cooks and he washes dishes too.
She's answering breakfast. She said it again.
Breakfast? Yep, I cook breakfast. Very good breakfast. Oh, James makes good pancakes.
Good pancakes.
One of the best pancakes
omelets.
out there. Yeah, I will say he makes a mean pancake.
So what is your sign? And this is the same answer for both of us because our birthday is 3 days apart.
Yep.
So both of our sign is Scorpio.
We are both Scorpios.
And 2 Scorpios is not necessarily a great combination.
Yeah, you should see when we get mad at each other. We're like at each other's throats. We are both born in November. Yep. So, because there are some Scorpios in October, so we're November babies, and we are 13 days apart, or no, 3 days apart.
3 days.
3 days
not
apart.
13. 3.
So, that is our sign. So, what's a sign for anyone hitting on you, husband?
I have a black eye.
You know you don't.
Yeah, because see, if somebody's hitting on me, I will get in trouble for it. So she'll hit me. So I'll have a black eye. That's my sign for having.
That's your sign for having. So does that mean a few months ago someone was hitting on you? Bye, Glenn.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. So does that mean a couple of months ago when everyone was accusing me of a black eye that you were in trouble because some woman was hitting on you?
Must have been. That's not the only reason I have a black eye, but
you're sticking to it, huh?
So,
night, Glenn.
Right, so what's a sign of you being hit on?
What is a sign of me being hit on? God, there's so many. I guess when the guy, they know that they're kind of nice looking and they kind of give you that flirty smile. They kind of flirt with you a little bit. They go out of your way, out of everybody under the way. They I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just, I guess another way of hitting on somebody is like asking for their number right off the bat. So,
all right.
Of the opposite sex.
So. All right, so the next one is.
But let me ask you another question, James. Do you believe that it's okay to eat? I mean, Grimes kind of touched on this the other day. So do you think it's okay to eat with another, like the opposite sex without your wife? Go into a car with an opposite sex without your wife?
For me, it depends on the situation. It's not just a black and white yes or no, but I try not to. I don't go anywhere with another woman.
Just a thought, I know where you've been, so it doesn't really matter.
But I have gone out to eat with another woman because I've gone out to eat with a nurse.
Oh, really? That's news to me. What nurse? Oh, wait. Was it? Yeah, you have gone out with some of our nurses to eat, haven't you? But not.
Sometimes we have a doctor's appointment. You can't go.
I can't go.
Nurse, and we're not going to go all day without eating just because you're not there.
So, Marie, what question are you asking? Who came up with what question?
There's nothing. There's no attraction there. There's nothing about it that's unprofessional.
No, he's right. I think it would depend. For the most part,
I don't know. I got this list off of somebody else's site.
Well, I have thrown in a couple of extra questions in there. So,
all right. What scares you about getting old?
Ooh, dying. That's it. Dying kind of scares me a little bit. I get really antsy when I think about dying. So I try not to think about it too much. With that being said, at least I have now I have my mom and I have my aunt there, and I do have loved ones up there. So hopefully they can ease that anxiety. I mean, I want to go to heaven. I want to see what heaven looks like, but dying, I have to say, I'm very scared of. So.
And see, that's the thing. I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of getting old.
That and snakes.
My biggest thing with it is not so much getting old. It's, dying before I'm done, dying before. And this goes back to, I talk about my years of studying Dr. Wayne Dyer. I've talked about his stuff all the time. One of the things that he taught in one of his programs called 10 Secrets of Success in Inner Peace is don't die with your music still in you. And it's about, everybody's here to bring something into the world. And my question is, have I brought what I was supposed to bring into the world? And have I done what I was supposed to do? Well, that's my biggest fear, is dying without accomplishing what I was here to accomplish.
Well, look at that. Those were not in her 19 question videos. Okay, let's learn something else. Storage scavenger. This is not on there. This is me coming up with it myself. Do you drink, storage scavenger?
Nope.
No, you do not drink. You don't drink any alcohol whatsoever.
Nope.
Okay, so he does not drink. His wife does every once in a blue moon. And when I say once in a blue moon, I mean like once in a blue moon. I have to be in the mood for it. So I might as well say I don't drink either. Okay.
Okay. What is the last thing you bought?
Breakfast taco.
Yeah, she bought breakfast tacos this morning. See?
Yeah,
if I didn't cook it, we eat it out. She's proving my point.
Well, he was asleep, so when I was
She made
asleep,
breakfast, she called it in.
I sure did. I wanted to see how her tacos were, and I was like, "Hey, she delivers." Okay.
So the last thing I bought, I mean, it was groceries because it was milk because I bought Jesse milk.
Yeah, and then before that, I think it was clothes, but yeah, breakfast tacos. They were good tacos, weren't they? I thought they were pretty decent. Hunter had some very spicy bean and cheese tacos. They were kind of whoo. Yep. Okay, so
what is your favorite holiday? I already know the answer for you.
Anybody guess what my favorite holiday is? Well, I will tell him.
Hello, Alex, Mr. Patman.
Hi, Alex. My favorite holiday, I've actually got two. But number one on the list is Jesus's holiday, Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. After that, it has to be Valentine's Day. Oh, wait, but there's Mother's Day too. Valentine's Day, because it's my anniversary. Sorry. I guess Mother's Day didn't, but the second one has to be Valentine's Day. James can't get away with anything because that's our anniversary and Valentine's. And recently he's been really good. He's been getting me a Valentine's present and anniversary present. So he'll get me 2 gifts. So, and then sometimes we go out to eat or watch a movie. So I think one year he bought me flowers too. So Halloween.
Well, yeah, my favorite holiday is.
What is your favorite holiday?
I don't have one because.
Oh yeah, he's a humbug.
She thinks I'm a humbug because
he's a bug.
I don't really specialize the days because, like Christmas is all about the giving and the generosity, and that's great. But I think we should be that way 365 days a year, not just one day out of the year. Same way with Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving, but I think it's something we should be practicing every single day of the year. So I don't really. The only holiday that we really celebrate sort of is Halloween, and part of it too is for the last 20 something years I've worked almost every holiday, so holidays really haven't meant that much to me.
We haven't
always
been able
working
to do
anyway.
A holiday
It doesn't
thing.
matter. It's just another day of the week for me.
Unfortunately he's right there, but hey, this year we don't have to worry about that, so that's great. My next question for James is, James, what is your guilty pleasure? Guilty pleasure. Coffee
and cigarettes.
Coffee and cigarettes. Coffee and cigarettes is your guilty pleasure. Okay, you want to know what mine is?
What? Cheesecake.
No. No.
Anything with sugar in it, because you're not.
No, that's not my guilty pleasure. I don't even know if you could say this on YouTube.
No. We have to keep this PG.
Okay, well, y'all can just guess what my guilty pleasure is. So let's keep it PG.
We do have children for a reason. We have had plenty of practice. We're going to leave it at that.
So my guilty pleasure is ice cream. It's ice cream. I love to eat ice cream.
All right, what show do you binge watch?
I don't really. I binge watch a whole bunch of different shows.
I could give you a list of mile long on the shows
I
you binge
know.
watch.
I watch a variety of shows.
Now, granted, some of these she does not binge watch for herself, but we've been binge watching what lately? Vampirina and Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh yeah.
Because
K-dramas. I do K-dramas.
She binge watches these Korean dramas.
I do. Some of them are better
long.
than some of these They're good. They've got a good story plot. I mean, gosh, y'all should actually try one out. I didn't think I liked subtitles until I watched a K-drama, and I'm laughing. If you're having a hard day and you watch a K-drama, they're kind of funny, so you kind of start laughing along with them, just because of some of the stuff. They're better than some of the United States, I think, movies.
So what do I binge watch?
Yeah, what do you binge? I know. Well, can y'all guess? Wait, can y'all guess?
Probably not.
Are you serious? They couldn't get binge watch? I mean, they see you all the time. I think they would be able to guess. That's a hint. Oh, Turduncan, yeah.
Where do y'all see me all the time? Reselling channels. I binge watch reselling.
K-dramas, Korean dramas, Chinese.
Yeah, they're Korean dramas.
They're Korean dramas. K-pop is another, but I don't listen to a lot of K-pop.
Yeah, I binge watch a lot of videos on YouTube, but
yes, Marie.
Okay, some of them are reselling, storage auction buyers. I watch pirate stuff. I watch Justin stuff. I watch Locker Nuts. I watch Storage Stalker. Some of them are.
We were watching Extreme What last night.
Yeah, we did watch the Extreme Unboxing TV show that they just came out with that Steven Stepper on. We were binge watching that last night on Hulu. Watched the first couple of episodes. Episode 3 is airing tonight. If you haven't watched that yet, check it out. It's a really good show.
Yeah, it was interesting. So what do you binge watch?
I watched the Bad Boys of Reselling, Fat Man the Flippers in the house.
Yes. Alex, I've seen you. I just haven't ever.
I binge watch everybody's channels, reselling YouTube stuff. But then I also binge watch. We talked about this. I did an impromptu live last night, and it's what most of we talked about. I also binge watch a lot of YouTube channels, creator channels. So how to do stuff on YouTube, how to do keyword research, how to, optimize my videos, how to, strategies and things for improving my videos, improving my filming techniques and that kind of stuff. So because I'm trying to improve how I do my channel. So I'm always binge watching that kind of stuff as well.
What do you binge watch besides YouTube videos? Just name one off the top of your head.
Well, lately, it's rare that I watch really a whole lot of TV. Sometimes late at night, after I'm done working and everything, I will, while I'm trying to get Emily to sleep, I'll binge watch. Like, lately I've been watching, like,
cooking shows.
Star Trek shows.
Mine's cooking shows.
Hell's Kitchen. My daughter, and it's not just me, my daughter loves it.
Emily loves it.
She's 7 years old, but she loves watching Chef Ramsay, and we've been binge watching
and Family
Hell's
Feud.
Kitchen.
We watch a lot of Family Feud because Jesse and Emily both like Steve Harvey, so.
But that's when I have time, and it's very rare that I have time to spend a whole lot of time doing that anymore.
Okay, James, what item do you never leave the house without? That's what I think it is.
Well, you have your cell phone, of course, because if you're a YouTuber, you should never leave home without a camera. But for me, it's my knife. And I've got like 3 in my pocket right now. I always have a knife on me. I love watching these guys get into a storage unit and they don't have a knife. And I'm like, I've always got at least 2 or 3 knives on me anytime.
Yeah, that's true, Alex. I like food to be built too. That's kind of cool looking. I don't particularly. I think I leave the house with. I'll leave anything. I'll leave my cell phone behind.
She'll leave everything
behind. Leave everything behind.
She'll leave me behind, and I'm the driver.
I'll leave anybody behind. So there isn't one item that I'll never leave. Well.
No, you've left your glasses, you've left your wallet.
Yeah, I've left everything. I can't really say.
She doesn't really grab everything when she leaves. If I don't make sure it gets in the car, there's about a 90% chance we ain't going to get there with it.
Yeah, and then sometimes I intentionally leave a little bit. Like, I feel like I don't need my phone. It was really embarrassing at the Ronald. We stayed at the Ronald McDonald House in Dallas, and they were doing this thing for kids. And I went and I left my phone inside my room. And of course, they said, well, everybody, if you need a calculator, just pick up your phones and just start calculating it on your phones. And if anybody needs a calculator, we'll help you. I was the only one that raised my hand and said I didn't have my phone. And everyone looked at me like I was crazy. But I just don't. I just try to compress from being on the internet sometimes, so I can go months without being on the internet, on Facebook.
And she's a YouTuber's wife.
And I'm a YouTuber's wife.
We live on the internet. I'm on the internet 24/7.
Yeah, he's on the internet 27.
Unplug.
But so that's I totally will unplug. I'll leave my phone behind just to unplug. So, and I figure if it's an important phone call, then they'll leave a message. If they don't leave a message, it's not important.
Right, here's a good one, and I already know the answer. Are you a night or a morning person?
Hey guys, do y'all know if I'm a night or morning person?
You've already answered this before.
I know, I've answered it before, so someone should know. Maybe. Take a guess. Any guesses out there?
It takes a few seconds because you gotta remember.
Oh yeah, there's a lag, isn't there?
There's always a 20-second lag before they even hear what you just said.
So, am I a night or a morning person? Cabbage steam smoke. Look, they're talking food now.
Alex, you would enjoy watching me tomorrow night, and I'm going to fry cabbage, steam smoked sausage, boiled potatoes. Ooh, that's a highlightable comment. We gotta put that one up on the big screen. There you go. Steam smoked sausage, boiled potatoes, and make corn muffins. That will be dinner. Don't forget to slice tomatoes.
Batman the Flipper, night. Says I'm a night person. Night person.
Aww. Good night, Alex. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks. No, he's saying I'm a night.
I'm a night.
You're a night. They're answering the question.
Oh, I see. Hello, crypto guy.
Hi, crypto guy. Okay, since I already have a couple of them, y'all are wrong.
She is morning.
I am a morning person. Totally morning person.
She wakes up, bounces out of bed, and she's going 90 to nothing, and then she's mad at me because I'm not.
And
I wake up
I'm not mad at you.
I gotta get my IV
He's
going,
get coffee,
and I've got to get my other IV going, and it takes me about an hour and a half to wake up when I first get up.
Yeah, so
I am a night person. I will stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning if I can, but I know I can't.
Well, see, there's the other flip side to the thing. I kind of can be night and day because there's times where I've gone to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning and woken up at what time? 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. So without coffee, without needing coffee.
What are your opinions on Benoit?
Huh? What's that?
Never had one. I've heard of them, but I've never had one.
What's Benoit?
Benoit, I think is what it's called. It's just spelled weird. Never had one. So
what is it? It sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't really know what that is. So
pay attention. I'm too broke to pay attention.
Hey, he hardly pays attention to me. He goes one ear in one ear and goes out the other. Okay. So what is your favorite movie genre, James?
Again, this goes back to the TV show thing. But I mean, I like a wide variety of stuff.
I know, me too.
I don't have like a specific thing that I don't.
Crypto guy, I may know, but I may know it as something else. So I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. See, he says search it now, so I don't have anything to search that now on. So you can search that for me. His phone's almost dead. We'll have to look it up. He'll try to look it up. But I agree with Storage Scavenger. I have 3 major ones: romance, action, and comedy. You can never go wrong. And usually there's romance with comedy and there's romance with action. So all 3 of those go together. But I really like action-packed stuff.
Like we said earlier, I kind of like cooking shows. I like some sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, cooking. So this, guys, is a question for everybody just besides Storage Scavenger. So I'm going to give y'all time to reply while we're replying. While he's looking it up, I'm going to ask you this question. Guys, what is good in your life right now? Right now, what is good? if y'all can answer that question for me, that would be great because I'd like to know.
Comes from the Sanskrit for happiness or joy.
Oh. Yeah, but that doesn't.
I don't know. It doesn't fit the.
What are our opinions on happiness and joy, crypto guy? Is that what you're asking me? And us? That's what it's saying on the English dictionary.
Oh, let's look at the Urban Dictionary.
Oh, the good thing is your back. Your back is Willow is your what's good in your life right now? Sorry, I'm looking at James right now.
Sorry, I'm reading.
I'm giving everybody a chance to catch up with that. What is good in your life right now?
I mean, we've got a lot of good things going in our life right now. I mean, my business is starting to pick up slowly. Things are picking up with, the YouTube channel. Things are going well with the kids. We don't have to get up and run to school early in the morning. That's always a bonus.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving that.
There's advantages to the worldwide shutdown. You don't have to get up and drag yourself out of bed.
Oh, congratulations. Grandbaby starting in November. Scarfing down scrambled eggs.
Yeah, they posted. Well, you probably don't follow Justin. Justin's her husband. And they had a video on his channel the other day. I think it was yesterday.
I do. I remember her saying someone's going to have some grandbabies.
A grandbaby revealing, and it's going to be a boy.
Oh, okay. So what?
Because it was a girl, and then they wrote "not" on the sign.
Oh, okay. Well, you said back, so I just wondered if your back was the only thing that was doing good. So it's actually your scrambled eggs. That's cool. What is good in my life right now? I guess right now that we have nursing care is good in my life. And then we have really good nurses.
Nursing care. I mean, our daughter has her challenges, but things are very calm right now. So
yeah,
that's a good thing. It's always a good thing. And things are, we're just taking things one day at a time right now.
Yeah, pretty much. In our, we fight like normal people, so we might even fight on here because we have difference of opinion. So we don't mean to be rude. We just have difference of opinion sometimes. Okay, so what is your next?
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I can be both. I've
never once seen you be an introvert. Not in 7 years.
I hate to tell you this, but I can be both, especially if I'm upset.
Ooh, you're not.
If I'm really upset, I can be very introverted. But if I had to have
she's an extrovert, hands down.
If I was going to say, if I had to choose one. That is not true. I introvert sometimes. You just don't notice because sometimes you're in here. But I do introvert.
No, you don't, because I can hear you nonstop.
There are times
if you're not out talking to people, if you're not out seeing people, you're on the phone constantly talking to somebody.
But that's because I'm having to deal with a lot of nurses and stuff. Yes.
Oh, the second.
Oh, you too, huh? Okay, Alex, we won't. See, he says I can't be both, but I am. He just doesn't see it sometimes. I really am.
Well, me, I am.
But it depends if I'm upset or not.
This is funny, and you actually kind of see it if you see me on some of the other lives. I'm very much an introvert.
Yes, definitely introverted.
You'll get me around, especially a crowd of people, like whenever I go on other people's lives, and I will climb up and I will sit in the background and I'll be there, and I'll say my 2 cents every once in a while, but for the most part, I'll just sit back and
quiet.
Listen. And I am very much a homebody. If I never had to leave my house, I would be perfectly happy. I just can't get her to go to the grocery store so that I don't have to leave the house, and I still have to leave to go to my
grocery store sometimes.
I mean, I'm one of those people. I would be a hermit if I could get away with it. But
yeah, I kick you out a little bit so you can get out of the house a little bit. But lately, it's been me that's been kind of.
You're an extroverted introvert. You're just an enigma, fat man. And Part of it's because you just got such a big head because you got that paparazzi following you everywhere you go because you're such a big YouTube star. You're so famous that you can't go anywhere without everybody knowing who you are.
I believe that you could be, Alex. So what is your biggest accomplishment, storage scavenger?
Biggest accomplishment.
Your biggest accomplishment today, to this point.
Oh, what was my biggest accomplishment today? I woke up breathing.
What? You're gonna use
that
as
was my
excuse?
biggest accomplishment
you woke
today.
Up breathing. Well, from the time you were born to today, what has been your biggest accomplishment?
I've done a lot of things. I guess the biggest thing I ever did is I am an Eagle Scout. That took a lot of work, took a lot of years, and I did accomplish that. But I don't know. I mean, I've kind of lived a mediocre life. I haven't had any really huge accomplishments in my life.
So my biggest accomplishment, I would have to say, was and is my husband, because I love him so much, and I finally found love that means something to me. and my kids having my kids.
Hello, Tom Cruise.
So, but I would have to say maybe my
celebrity in the house
was the biggest accomplishment, and getting him to marry me, because he was so in love with somebody else at first. So him marrying me has been my biggest accomplishment.
So the last one is, what should you expect in future videos?
Oh, yeah. What should we expect? I'm kind of curious at that too.
Dismemberment, excitement. No, we're not killing anybody. Well, maybe. I mean, we might,
No, I did not hit him for real, guys. I did not hit him for real.
When I come back with a black eye tomorrow, y'all are gonna know why. She beat me up on camera.
Here, I know what I'll do.
Future videos, we've got a lot of plans going on. We're going to be doing some more storage units. We're going to be doing more branching out with other things like thrifting. You're giving me candy that's already mine. What a gift.
I'm just bribing you with it. Bribing you with candy.
You're bribing me with something that's already mine. You pick it up off my desk and then you try to give it to me.
No, I'm just saying.
If I wanted it,
Hi, Tom. Forgot to say hi to you. Okay.
Oh, what a crazy day.
Okay.
But
I interrupted.
One of the things we want to do with our channel is I want to do some more content, and we're looking at doing more thrifting. We're doing some more of the versus videos where I'm comparing the different things. I think we're gonna do some things a little bit differently. Like, we're gonna do a thrifting versus garage sale. Instead of me just talking about it, we're actually gonna go do it. So we're gonna set ourselves a budget, and it's gonna be the same amount for each one, and we're gonna see which one we can do that brings in the most profit. So we're gonna be like a $20 budget or a $30 budget or something like that. We're gonna go spend $30 thrifting and go spend $30 at a garage sale and see which one is better and compare the two.
Thank you, Marie. She has some cooler that the body will fit in.
So do I. I probably got a few of those.
Okay, if I turn up missing, you know what happened.
I've got a few of those in my storage over there.
You know what happened. We also probably might have a little bit of surprises. I think we should do one of those James versus Jessica's, maybe at the thrift store.
We might do something
maybe
like that.
We might have to do something like that one of these days.
That's crazy.
What is mukbang?
It's like they're eating on camera and you're listening to the sounds of them eating.
Oh, you don't want to do that with me.
It's weird.
You don't want to do that with me, Alex.
I was shocked when I found out there was a niche for that.
But they're
very popular channels. So
I hear myself eating. People can hear me chomping on ice
thousands of
and
subscribers
chips, so I don't
really
know.
quickly. So
I'm pretty loud when I eat. Okay, so
yeah, we're going to be doing some more. We got a lot of content ideas coming out moving forward. We're going to be doing a lot more storage units. We're going to be doing a lot more other things. Trying to get some more treasure hunting out. And one of the things we've been looking at, and And we've been looking at it since before this new show came out. I've been thinking about it for a while.
And we talked about
I've
it
been
more last night.
researching how it works and stuff already. Is doing some pallet flips and seeing about buying some pallets and seeing about flipping them. I'm still waiting on Fat Man because, you know, about 8-9 months ago, he was going to do a series of videos on how to get started with Amazon FBA. And I'm still waiting on those videos to come out so I can figure out how to do Amazon FBA.
Unless you just want to call him up, Alex, call him up and say, hey.
Because that was a big hype. He was hyping it up. He was working on this whole series, and then nothing happened. Never.
What is Willow? What are you oohing about? Did I miss something?
I think we're again. There's a lag. I think it's when we were talking about the mukbang.
Oh, the mukbang. Okay.
Don't forget, there's a lag. There's a bit of
yes.
A lag
there's like a 30 or 40-second lag. Yes, I forget about that. So, yeah, we're planning on doing some stuff, and we might get a little creative, especially with all this COVID. You might see a YouTube video about Black Friday coming up because I do have plans for Black Friday. I always do Black Friday. James will tell you that is my thing.
Yep,
my thing. I'm in and out of the store.
She made me a promise the year we got married.
After one time,
I was to go with her doing Black Friday one time, and after that, she would never ask me again.
I asked him again once.
She keeps asking, and I keep reminding her.
He went last year. He went last year. I think he went
I hate Black Friday.
He hates Black Friday. I don't. I'm in and out.
I'm an introvert. I hate being around large crowds of people, and that's all it is. It's just I mean, yes, you do save some money, but it's a freaking madhouse out there.
Not when I've been out there.
With the dangers out there right now, with COVID.
Well, COVID, I'm having to redo. So I will not be traveling like I usually do during Black Friday. So
you're not a horrible YouTuber. I just want those videos. I'm just gonna keep teasing you about it until you get off your butt and go make them.
Yeah, that's what he or you give him a call and let him know. But so what my plan is for Black Friday, me and my sister have already discussed it, is we are going to call each other up. We're going to put ourselves on Zoom. We're going to Duo. We're going to Duo, not Zoom, on our phones. And I'm going to sit in front of a computer. She's going to sit in front of her computer, and we're going to go through each category. And that's how we're going to do Black Friday this year.
Douglas, that's awesome. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I would completely and totally replace white potatoes with sweet potatoes if the rest of my family would eat them. But unfortunately, the rest of the family doesn't like them as much as I do.
I don't believe potatoes should be sweet. They taste weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up on regular potatoes my whole life, but I find it weird that the potatoes should be sweet. So,
like, she grew up the way she grew up. The only way they ever ate sweet potatoes was candied when they did them in Thanksgiving.
And I didn't like candy.
Do it that way. I will use a sweet potato and make mashed potatoes out of sweet potatoes.
So
I'll make French fries out of sweet potatoes.
So that's the other thing, guys. I do not like candied sweet potatoes at all.
I don't like them either. I think I'm not a fan.
And I'm not a fan of bananas either. I'll eat a banana, but I'm not a fan of it. So I'm just a weirdo. I don't like it when it gets all, dark and stuff, and then it looks all slimy.
That's when they're ripe and ready to eat.
Slimy and stuff. I do not like them. Some people like them that way, but I don't. I am not mine. If I'm gonna eat a banana, it better be pretty fresh. So I'm just a weirdo the way I eat. I'll be honest with you. I'll take an apple pie and eat all of the crust and leave the filling inside. I don't like apple pie. A peach pie. I'll eat a peach pie, and this is the weird part.
If you're gonna start
just the peach pie, because this is a weird one. I'll eat a peach pie, but it has to be cold first before I'll eat it. I don't like it hot.
Diggs. Hope you're having a good night tonight.
Hi, guy. Hi, Dave. Dabs. Is that how you say it, Dabs? I want to say it right.
I kind of agree with you, Douglas. That just shows the fact that they can do that and still make money shows how overly priced everything we buy is.
Well, I still like it. I like the hunt. I do really good on Black Friday, so I'm good.
She's convinced herself she's saving money, and she doesn't realize she's just blowing money.
No, I'm not. Whatever. Everybody blows money around Christmas time, so it's not a big deal. And if I have 22 people that I'm buying for, and 22 people, guys, and I'll give myself a thing of like $300 to spend or $250, and I will keep within the limit. So, and they get nice gifts. So I don't know how many of y'all can actually say you have 22 people that you have to buy for. And it's very hard, if y'all know, to buy 22 presents and keep within that budget. So anyways, can't eat sweet taters. They react with me just like a sweet gourd. I've never had a sweet gourd.
Then they return projectiles time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got to read all of it.
Yeah. Ugh. I have to say ooh to that, Willow. Dave's. Oh, okay. Now Dave's laughing at me. I called him Davs, I think.
Well, it is DAVS. It's just Dave's.
But it's Dave's. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
He didn't have the E in there.
Well, I'm the one that butchers the name, so I called Victoria, Veronica, other people by different names. Douglas, that does taste good. I do have to admit, the cinnamon butter, salt, and pepper.
No, he's saying no cinnamon. Only salt, butter, salt, and pepper.
Oh, butter, salt, and pepper. Okay.
I like it that way.
Yeah,
I like the cinnamon too.
I found out if he puts butter and salt and pepper on it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'll eat the baked sweet potato with salt and pepper and butter on it.
Yeah,
I'll make a meal out of that.
It actually took me a while to try to eat the sweet potatoes, but I'm still not a fan of them. So, and I finally tasted grits.
Yeah,
for the first time. Grits. I'd never had grits. This was a major Southern thing, and I had never ever had grits. And we live in the South. Isn't that a shame? Never had grits in my whole life until I met my husband, and I ate them like a couple of years ago. So, I actually don't mind grits, if they're made right.
Sweet potato raw.
I've never.
Now that's nasty. They're bitter when they're raw.
I wouldn't know. I've never had it raw. I've never had raw.
They're not as starchy as regular potatoes, though.
Yeah,
when they're raw.
So, are there any questions that we want to ask our viewers? Yeah, Douglas. I know I might need those bananas, but at this point, I'll just.
Well, that bananas spike her blood sugar, so that's not something that's good for her because she's diabetic.
But I'll eat a pear or something, or maybe, or an apple. I don't know. We'll see. Have to figure something out. And I hate yogurt. I do not like yogurt.
Sorry. Hello, Kathy, Music Pitty Pal. How are you doing today? The best thing ever.
All right. I'll tell you know what? I'm going to get James to eat one live the next live we go to. I'm going to get a sweet potato and I'm having to try it right in front of everybody.
Yep.
That'll be the highlight of the show. James eating a sweet potato.
We'll do our own mukbang.
A raw sweet potato.
We're gonna do our own mukbang.
But with that being said, if he eats one, then I guess I'll have to eat one too, just to make it even. So, who's what on your profile picture?
Music 55.
Oh,
she changed her profile picture.
She's like, that's me. Ooh, it's hot in here, James.
Yes, it is getting warm in this room because it's been hot, and this room does not have proper AC, so it gets really, really hot in here.
Yeah, it's starting to get. I'm like,
and those lights put out a lot of heat.
That's what it is. It's probably the lighting in here.
Yep, those lighting.
I kind of liked it better when we were in the kitchen.
Yeah, because there's fans and stuff in there.
Douglas, sometimes I do too.
We do start. We have.
I start some of it already sometimes.
Bought for this year.
Yeah, I've already got some of them.
Too, part of it is the way everything went this year. We didn't do shopping throughout the year like we normally do. Because we haven't been anywhere. We don't go anywhere. I mean, since everything's shut down, we literally, unless we have to go somewhere, we don't go.
Right. I think one year before Christmas started, I bought these whole insulated 7-piece at HEB. There were those water drinkable insulated mug things. There were 7 in them, different colors, and I gave them to the teachers and the therapist, and just sectioned them out. And then I went and got some gum. Then I bought a pen, and then I bought those little sticky notes and put them in there, and that was their gift for Christmas because they're always on the run and they might need a pen, paper, or stick of gum because they're going to and from people's houses. So, and then I thought of the water bottles so that they could put something to eat. So that's what I gave them for Christmas one year.
Yep. Britney Spears. Yeah, it does look like Britney Spears.
Oh yeah, from right here, yeah, it does look. I could see where Alex got that.
Carla Pierce. I don't know who that is either.
That seems. I think I saw her.
I don't
name
keep up
recently.
with all this modern day crap. If it's not vintage, I don't care.
If it's
And
not,
that includes my music.
What's his face? Garth Brooks. Is that what you mean by vintage? Garth Brooks.
Well, technically, he would be vintage. He's from the 90s. That's more than 20 years old. So technically, that falls under vintage.
And who else? Jackson. Something Jackson. Whatever his name.
Alan Jackson. George Strait.
Oh, yeah, that's him. I was thinking George Strait, but I can't remember.
George Strait's from around here.
James, what type of music do you like to listen to now that we're on that?
Same as movies and TV. I listen to a little bit of everything, but not a whole lot of
anything. Okay, then maybe I should X that out and say, what music do you not like to listen to?
The only type of music I don't really like to listen to is rap. I don't get it, and I don't really feel it as being music. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad and hate me. I'm sure Fat Man's going to unsubscribe right away because I don't listen to rap.
No, he won't, because I have to say on the rap thing, he won't. You won't, Alex, because his wife kind of likes some rap. It depends with me. I think there is some bad rap out there, but I also think there's
Black. I love Clint Black. I had a chance to go see him in concert.
So
I had a conflict of interest on the same date.
I do like some rap out there. So he's a non-rapper. I would have to say my least favorite music, and this is a shame I'm about to say this, is I like to dance to it. I like to dance to it. So there are two different things, but I cannot listen to it for very long. Is Mexican music. I cannot listen to Mexican music for very long.
We have a Tejano hall that's literally like right next door to our house. So we're listening to it all night long, almost every weekend.
Yeah, I didn't grow up on, actually I did grow up on Tejano music a lot, but I also grew up on a lot of the like Jim Croce, Three Dog Night, Creedence Clearwater, Ozzy Osbourne, Insane Clowns. You know, I listened to a lot of that. Eagles,
the Beatles.
Yeah, I kind of know a lot of music out there.
I mean, I listen.
And then of course, Alex, Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Who's
Salt
that?
Salt and Pepper. Remember Salt and Pepper?
Yeah.
Or
Britney Spears and
Destiny's Child. Destiny's Child. Don't go play. What was that one group?
You had the.
What is that one group? The
Spice Girls.
That's it. The Spice Girls. That's exactly what I was gonna say. The Spice Girls. You hit it right on the nail.
You know, the NSYNCs and all the little boy bands.
Yeah, but I wasn't really into NSYNC, and that was kind of like later than some of the other ones. So, but yeah, I listened to a lot of that.
You got a recipe that uses yogurt, and being a diabetic, you would love it, but I won't share it with you. You're so mean, Douglas.
That's mean.
We're gonna cry.
Why? Is because I don't like yogurt. I like some types of yogurt, but I don't like to eat it very much because I don't know, there's a weird taste in there.
I don't. But then I also have the weird out there music that nobody else knows what I'm talking about, because I like Native American flute music. I like Native American powwow music.
I know what you're talking about.
And I spent 8 years in my spiritual journey working with a Native American healer. And so I listen to a lot of Native American healing music.
Some of that music's very calming. I mean, it really is. I mean, if you could be in a bad mood, listen to that music and feel kind of rejuvenated after listening to it. So I've heard some of the music. I like some of the music. I have to say the other one that I don't like is on music wise would be Country. Y'all didn't hear that, okay? But I don't really like country too much.
Is he?
And my husband loves country music, but I like the old country. I will say I like the old country, but I just really don't like listening to country.
Hello,
too much.
Wes. No, this is not an auction. It does not say auction on the thumbnail. It says get to know me. I am not for
Hi,
sale,
Wes.
and neither is my wife. Although, if you go to Donna's channel, she might be auctioning off a Denali.
Oh, is that the one that kind of went? Hey, when
Yeah, that
are,
was her
when are
car
you
that
going to
just blew
talking
up
about
on
that?
her.
When are you thinking about doing the next auction so Wes knows and everybody else knows? When are you
I'll be
thinking about
doing
that?
another auction on Thursday. I'm already setting up lots. I've got about 8 lots set up already, and I'm going to be putting together some more between now and then. Tomorrow's video is actually going to be a preview of the auction I'm going to do.
Oh,
on
so we're
Wednesday.
doing an auction on Thursday instead.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a
Ooh,
Thursday. But
okay. I might be in
I'm
on
not
the
going to be
auction.
doing
I
it
don't
at
know
10
yet.
o'clock at night because I figure
Oh, okay.
everybody's going to be asleep. So I'm probably going to be doing my auction I'm looking at late afternoon. I'm trying to
Late
figure
afternoon
out-
around what time do you think?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm still trying to figure out that best sweet spot to get in before everybody else, but and early enough that I can get it done before the nurse goes home.
3.
But late enough that people will actually show up because they're not at work.
Oh yeah. Okay, that'd probably be about 6.
No, because that's when the nurse goes home. So
Yeah.
I'm looking at like 4 or 5, something like that.
4 or 5. No, my kids are not for sale. The oldest one might be. Don't tell them I said that.
No, we're not auctioning
No,
off
I'm
the
not,
children.
I'm not auctioning them off. The oldest one, though, really puts me through something
Sicko.
else. I know. I should have sold them off when I had the chance.
This is not a child trafficking channel.
Hey, I will
Don't give
tell
YouTube
you,
the wrong idea about
when I
what
was
kind of
younger,
channel
I
we
was
are.
offered some money to sell off Hunter, but I didn't ever.
You should have taken that one. That's the oldest one. He's not mine.
We're just messing with you.
So he's for sale.
No,
you
he's
want to
got
buy
his
a
own line.
19-year-old?
No.
Oh, yeah, right. I'd have to.
Yeah,
pay
I was
him to
joking
take him.
about it, but no.
I'd have to pay them to take him.
If I wanted to give him away, I would have given him away a long time ago. So he's not up for sale. He's my one and only. Well, okay, no, I guess that's wrong. He's like my third and only. One of my third and
Tom
only.
Cruise and Gary, guys. If y'all don't know, Tom Cruise and Gary have some really great auctions. They're going to be doing it at 12 noon Eastern time on Saturday. So they run some great auctions. They do a lot of good records. And if you're looking for some lots, they got some really great lots that they put out there that are good for resellers.
Music
Good for
55 is
music
betting
fans.
on West now for $10.
Now we're auctioning off West.
We're auctioning off our viewers. Oh, that's so. You know what? There should be something on there that says, "How much would you pay for Alex, Fat Man the Flipper? How much would you pay for Music 55?" That would be interesting. Get a bidding war.
We're gonna do a YouTuber auction. We're gonna start auctioning off the YouTubers.
That would be hilarious. Tom, what's your bid for Rest? See, Music 55 is right on it. Minus $10. Tom Cruise says minus $10.
I like that. If it has vulgarity, pervertedness, or hatred or violence, ain't playing it in my house. I agree with that. Or my car. Or anywhere around me, because I don't like that energy.
Are we still into the rap thing? Yeah, but there's some rap that doesn't have that.
Negative $10.
I know, that's funny, huh?
You have to pay us to take him.
Douglas, there is some rap that does not have any of that in there, and I have heard it because my son has played it.
There's some, but
there's this
rare.
really
It's
cool
hard to
one.
find.
There's this really cool one that goes, with the mansion song. I got a mansion over the hill.
I noticed that Alex quieted down after that. I guess he ran away. He didn't like my answer. He's a rapper. He makes his own rap.
I told him maybe not because I like rap. I mean, I do. I like rap. I like some rap music. There's this other one that does it by Mary Poppins and Annie. He's pretty good actually, but I forget what his name's called.
You watched the Beatles made their first debut in the United States.
Oh, Wes,
Oh, Wes.
you're leaving. I'm sorry.
You're going the wrong direction, music.
People are going the wrong direction. They're all bidding Wes. Wes is saying he's
Negative.
gone. I'm going. I'm going out of here.
You
Well-
can't pay me enough to take him.
They're messing with you. You know that, Wes. They like you. You know they like you.
Oh, yeah, they like Wes.
I think I'd want to run away too and say my mom was calling if I got bids like that. Everyone, I think it's funny. Hey, how much would y'all bid for Music 55?
Kathy?
James, what would you bid for her? I think you're nice, Kathy.
I don't bid on people.
I know, but
Depends on what you're talking about.
I'll say $20. The
I don't
starting
sell
bid is
people.
$20 for you, Kathy. $20.
She wasn't more than $20.
Well, I didn't say that. I'm trying to do a bidding war up here. Hello? Bidding war up, 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 up. You know how it goes?
Kathy's already taken. She's got a contract with Fat Man the Flipper.
Oh, well, I guess she's already taken. You can't have her. But I don't know what James is thinking over here. What are you thinking, James? Okay, Tom Cruise. Ooh, just the name alone could bring up money.
Spelled different.
So?
The other one is Cruis.
So why don't we auction
And he
off
doesn't
Tom
look anything
Cruise?
like Tom Cruise. He's a
So,
little bit taller.
but the name.
He got more hair.
So how
The
much should we
cowboy hat
sell?
looks
So how
better.
much do you think we should sell him off for?
About $1 million.
$1 million, $1.5 million. Well, why doesn't Kathy get that with Music 55? Oh, he's got company. He's going to turn off the lights, Douglas. That for my daughter contract. That's funny. That's for my daughter contract. Okay, I got you, Music 55. Tom starts out at 50. That's a good one. Because his Tom Cruise, yeah.
Hello,
Hi, Jonathan Roseberry. I will bid 55 for the name Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is my name.
Yeah, I like the way he says that. Tom Cruise is my name. That's very original. So
he sells records.
Oh, I remember seeing that the other day. Donna was selling some really good records the other day. She had Chicago. I just remember Chicago. I think Rod Stewart. I think I saw some Rod Stewart in there.
She has a bunch.
Yeah,
of
I love Chicago. Rod Stewart.
I think
Phil Collins. Remember Phil Collins?
Doing like lots and lots of records for her. I think they bought a big batch of clearance of records or something, and they had like several hundred.
Okay, tell her to put in the bid, Tom. She might want to go into the bid war.
Yeah, your grandwife has to bid on
yeah,
some time with you. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. We'll put you up for auction.
We're putting it up for Willow thinks it's hilarious too. Yeah, we thought it'd be funny, but it would be kind of interesting to not literally auction you off for sale.
Want to ask me my daughter's baby daddy. That's what that contract's about.
Oh, okay. Yard trip. But I mean, it would be interesting to find out what people would pay for y'all. Just do a virtual bid kind of thing. It'd be interesting. Didn't say that y'all had to do anything. Just saying.
Hello, Danica. Lady Long Jump.
Hey, I saw Danica earlier, I think.
I was on her channel earlier today.
Yeah. I like the way she dressed. She dresses kind of cool.
I was on her live.
Danica, I liked what you were wearing today.
And I got on there just in time for her to just say goodbye to everybody and cut it off.
Oh yeah, you came in towards
I was in there. I got on there. I was on there for a few minutes. I didn't say much because everybody else was talking, and then she cut it off and we left.
Ooh, I know. Okay, I have a good one that I want to auction off. This one is this YouTuber. I think I found a gem in the whole place. Kinda. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Anybody
Oh, I
guess
know,
who
I
I'm
know,
talking
I know,
about?
I know. Donna.
No, Donna's not in here. I'm not going to auction
Do you
off
know Donna?
Do y'all know Donna? I'm sure half these people do. I am going to auction off this time around the famous Willow. Willow is the gem. She messes with gems. I think she is a gem healer. I thought that was so cool. Yeah, Willow. Willow is the best. So I think we should auction her off. I'm going to start the bid. Willow, you're going to get a high bid from me. $100. I say we should auction you off starting at 100. Just because you got the smarts, you're a gym healer, you can price gyms, all that good stuff. So that makes you worth it. Even Tom Cruise can't beat you on that one.
I don't know. He can price records pretty good.
What?
He does pretty good on the records.
Oh, well, yeah, I hear you do pretty good on the records. But Willow, I found all that stuff really interesting about you.
300.
Look, see, 300. See, it's already jumped to 300, Willow. Look at that. You are loved tremendously. Shout out to all you viewers. We love you.
We love you.
If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe down below and ring that bell. Music, you got 20. Well, I started the bid high. Music 55. I started it at 100. So, you're all right. See how good you would do, Willow? I tell you, you're worth it too. No, I'm sure a lot of these YouTubers, y'all are worth everything. I love to watch y'all. Y'all make me laugh. I could be in the other room and I'll hear James laughing his head off so much because you got to understand he doesn't laugh too often. But when he does, there has to be something going on. So I like run and like,
yeah, but usually by the time he gets here,
it's already it's over. So I'm like, what are you laughing at? And he's like, oh,
you would have had to been there. It was a situation.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's saying, that I have to have been there. But I'm just like, well, okay, I get it.
Don't leave music. I love you.
Why is she leaving?
Because she only got a $20 bid.
Oh, yeah.
and Willow got 500, 300.
She got a 300. I'm out too. I'm sorry. I can't afford $300, Willow, but you are worth it. At this moment, we're still trying to get product. So, and someone spent over our budget. Things are coming out of my account. No. Things are coming out of my account that shouldn't be coming out of my account.
That wasn't my fault. PayPal, somehow my pirate ship came out of my bank account instead of my PayPal account, and so it screwed everything up.
Yeah, big time screwed everything up. So it's on him. Yeah, it's on him.
The decimals are wrong.
James needs a massage. Oh, she's hitting on you. That's one of the signs.
No, I don't want a black eye. It's not my fault.
That's one of the signs you need a massage.
I do need a massage.
He doesn't let me work on him
because when she tries to give me,
he's the only one.
Some people are good at massages and some people aren't. And I'm sorry, dear, but you cause more damage than good when you try.
You're the only one that has ever said that. You're the only one. Mm-hmm. Well, and you might have pissed me off at the time that you said it, so you probably got a really bad massage for it too. So, but he's the only one that's ever complained. I heard by everybody else. I've had like 3 or 4 people tell me I give good massaging. Jonathan, wait, was it the other night when we were on too with Marie and them? Is that Jonathan? Mm-hmm. Jonathan, I know who you are. I was actually up that night.
He was on. Marie was on. Wait, Lobster was on. That was when we were over on Copper State Treasures, I think.
But was he on the live or was he on the? Were you on the live or were you on the side?
I think everybody here was there. Copper State hit their 1,000 subscriber mark. They did their 1,000 subscriber celebration video today. If y'all didn't see it, check it out. It was a really good
I think video. When we hit 1,000, I think
everybody else that's here was there.
I think whoever gives us the 1,000, we should give them a T-shirt. Or do something. We should do something like that.
I'm going to probably do another giveaway when we hit 1,000.
But with that being said, what I'm thinking is we need to revamp our logo because ours is kind of like... We need to revamp our logo a little bit.
Just leave it alone for right now.
It's gonna be the same, but I just better quality picture work.
I know, and I'm gonna pay somebody to do my new logos and stuff. Eventually,
What is she saying that he can't do again?
I can't do that again. Okay, I guess when he was on the chat the other night.
Oh, well, that's how I recognized you, though, Jonathan. I remember it was him and Kenneth. Kenneth, was it Kenneth that were
Ken was
exchanging?
in there.
Yeah, but were they the two? Were they the ones that were exchanging comments back and forth? I don't know.
There were several people.
Oh, we're never prepared. You're never ever prepared.
I'm never prepared. I just go on when people open up the chat.
Yeah,
it's just
poor
jump
James.
in there and start chatting. And sometimes I just jump in there and I hang out and I don't hardly say anything. So and sometimes I don't shut up.
I had to ask James for this.
It all depends on the conversation.
Because we do not really talk to each other during the day because I'm too busy. And so sometimes I finally told him, I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And he says, you're talking over me. I'm trying to get some points in. I said, well, then you need to let me know beforehand what you're wanting to discuss, because it's very frustrating when you don't know what you're calling. So this is kind of mainly for me and him to remember. Well, this one's for mainly him and me to remember this. But he's been giving me this the last few times that we've been on here so that I can stick to the.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to do some little notes of what we're going to talk about and stuff so that we kind of have an idea, and it helps.
I mean, I don't like going in there
a little more
not
focused
knowing.
On track instead of just, random.
Yeah, I don't like going online without knowing what we're talking about, and half the time I'm not. So I just asked him, "Can you please let me know what you're discussing?" Because,
but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes we're making it up on we go, based on something that happens in the chat or something that happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, the other night I was just hanging out to hang out, and somebody started asking some questions about. Somebody mentioned something about YouTube, so I got on a roll and I talked for like 45 minutes about YouTube strategy and.
You know what? I agree with y'all. I think he was really good on that live, Jonathan. You really were.
7 years, music. 7 long.
No, I think they're asking him, right? 7 long years. Okay, now I'm gonna have to punch you. Oops. Sorry.
Child abuse.
Since when did you become a child? I thought you said you
I'm
weren't
not,
a child.
I'm being abused by a child.
I am not a child. I think if anyone acts more like a child, it's you.
No.
I have 5 children. Wait.
No.
4 children. I have 4 children.
No.
I have Hunter, Jesse, Emily, and James.
No.
Yes. I have to put, so James is a good cook. He also washes dishes, which is every woman's dream because her man washes the dishes and he cooks.
Only because I'm the only one that will.
No,
I hate doing it.
I'll do it too. You just have to. Hi, Never Ending Saga.
Hello, Never Ending Saga.
I give you the choice between the kids and the cooking. If you take care of the kids, I'll do some cooking. But with that being said,
when I show up all bloodied and bruised tomorrow, y'all got witnesses. She beat me on camera live.
You deserved it.
She'll probably beat me
7
more
long years. I can't believe you said that. 7 long years. To me, it doesn't even seem like 7 years. Are you sure it's 7 years?
Yes, because your daughter just turned 7.
I thought it was 8.
No, she just turned 7 last month, and we got married 6 months before she was born.
Just don't give him that information out. Yeah,
it's true.
Okay, but they didn't have to know that. Okay, yeah, I was pregnant before James asked me to marry her, but that isn't. I don't think that's why he married me.
No, because we didn't know you were pregnant yet.
Yeah, because I didn't know I was pregnant yet.
We found out you were pregnant like 2 weeks after we got engaged.
After we got engaged is when I found out I was pregnant. So if anyone says that James just married me because I was pregnant, that is not that was not the reason. But
James is the only one around here that does dishes, music. Nobody else lifts a finger to help me keep the kitchen clean.
Okay, so what he hasn't told you is he's the cook, right? And I love his cooking except for one thing. out of this whole cooking thing. And it's not even the food that he prepares, it's the dishes. He has to use, I don't know what it is with because every woman that I've talked to, and y'all women, y'all tell me if your husbands do this too, but every single pan, if it's available, he will like pick it up and he will use, I mean, I use 1 or 2 pans and rewash it and then use it and it's not cold. I don't know how I can keep mine warm, but he uses every single darn pan inside the pantry to cook. Then I end up with the whole, but yes, he does.
No,
even my son will say he ends up with a pile high of, and then nobody wants to go back to do it because it's like a mile high after it gets done. And then he leaves little, like, I don't know. That's all I'm going to go. I'm not going to give anything about whatever else Storage Scavenger does in the kitchen. I told Storage Scavenger that when he can fix up that kitchen and get all those dishes done.
Made that promise time and again.
Well, yeah, but there's other things that are going on in that kitchen. And I told you, if you can get that done, then I will definitely wash the dishes and I will have no problem with it. Mm-hmm. And you did do a better job on that, but reminds me, you need to finish that job in that kitchen so that I can get in there for it. But
do you want me to do your job or mine?
A little bit of both.
No, want me to do yours.
That shouldn't be 24/7. No, that one's not mine. That's a your job thing because I don't do medicine. So okay, I know her name, Wessie West tonight. She is Lady, huh? Now we got to go. Justin cooks and does dishes because he is terrified of my spaceship washer and dryer. Marie. Why? What's up with your washer and dryer? See, Marie agrees. Every damn dish in the house, and there's only the 2 of us.
But see, I understand that. Now, some dishes do require more prep work than others. She wants me to sometimes make complicated dishes that require multiple components and having to make all the components.
I bet you, me and Marie, if you name one, me and Marie can get you down to like two pots and pans, and that's it. So name one complicated dish.
The enchiladas require multiple pots and pans because you got different components. You got the rice, you got the beans, you got the meat. They all have to be cooked separately, and then they all get put together. And then you have the pan for the sauce.
No, not necessarily, because the pan that you use for the beef is the same pan that you use for the rice, and you just interchange those 2 out. And then the enchiladas go in a casserole dish, so you should only need like 3 pans out of that whole thing. I mean, I usually mess with 3 pans in enchiladas, but we do have a rice cooker now too. So I don't know if he uses the rice cooker or not, but we have a rice cooker. So
tons of buttons and it plays music. It scares them. Ha ha. See, our dishwasher, our oven is like that. It plays music. It's got tons of little gadgets, and I had to figure out how they
or whistles at us, or
it has little singing songs when the alarms go off.
And guys, we could have flipped our oven, by the way, because after we bought the oven, we bought it for like about $300, right? About $300. It was $1,000 oven, so we could have probably
for it. We got it at the what is that, Habitat for Humanity store?
Mm-hmm.
And it was $1,000 oven. We could have turned around and resold it for $1,000 probably right after we got it. Probably $800 or $900 at least.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
We bought it because we needed it.
So we didn't flip it.
We didn't
flip it. We also bought a refrigerator. Didn't flip that. Hey, whatever happened with that? James was looking at an auction last night. I think he might have forgotten about it or overslept. I don't know what.
No, it went over $600.
Oh, well, it went over $600. We don't want to spend $600 on an auction, so.
Well, I wasn't gonna spend $600 on that auction anyway.
Yeah, it would depend. It'd have to be a really darn.
That unit wasn't worth $600.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was at $600 last time I looked at it, and it was still going.
So that's how high some of these storage units are going.
That's the thing. Any unit that looks even halfway decent right now.
They're going
for $600, $700, $800, and there's no profit left in them because you're spending all your money on the dang unit, and then you're gonna have to do a trash run on top of that. So that's taking that $800 unit, making it a $900 unit. It's not worth it.
Yeah, and then people want to know how come they're not doing good on storage
Yeah,
storage
then
units.
people wonder
That's
why
why.
they're losing money because they're spending more money than the stuff in the units.
Yeah,
worth.
they just see that it's going high, so it must be. I think that's where some of this storage wars stuff has kind of put a damper on that. I mean, it's good for the facility, but for people like us, it's
that
not
had
very
already
good.
happened because of storage wars,
Right?
To a degree, prices did go up, but then
Mhm.
part of it was with the shutdown and everything. There's less units available. Everything available is available online right now, so everybody, and you got all these people that are still sitting at home that aren't going back to work. And oh well, I saw this storage war show, so I'm going to jump on here and learn how to do these auctions because I watched a TV show or I watched a couple of videos on YouTube on how to do it.
We gotta something
then
go. You're gonna call the YouTube cops. Yep. And Music 55 says she can do the enchiladas in 2 pots. So I said, yeah, you can, but with my husband, 3 would probably be comfortable for him, but that's fine. Because you can do the gravy and the beans all in 1 pot. Because us women, what we do,
because then I have to dirty another dish to take the beans out of the pot so I can reuse the pot.
So this is where we women are kind of different from y'all. What we'll do is that pot that she's talking about. What we'll do is we'll go, like, say we cook the beans in the pot, we slather the thing, then you need the gravy. Well, what you do is you wash out the pot that you use the beans with, and then you cook the gravy in it. So then that's only 1 pot.
No, because you got to get.
We wash as we go. Kind of.
Never mind. You will never learn. You never listen. So
hey, I'm not the only one. Ask some of these women. I'm not the only one. Some of these women said the same thing. I'm just telling you what we women do. Now, what's going on in this chat? Are y'all still picking on each other, guys?
Yeah, they're talking about the YouTube cops.
They're going to call the proper authorities, and then they're saying, yep, you've been notified. And then Wes is saying, I appreciate the notice. And then I don't know, but we must have missed a good one somewhere in between there because we were talking. But with that being said, yes, some of this has been going on with the auctions that, you know, is kind of concerning, not only to me, but I'm pretty sure to some of the other YouTubers out there too. I mean, we would like to get it for a better price, but right now you just can't, especially with COVID going on.
Here's the thing. A lot of these people that are driving up the prices are not going to be doing this for long because they're going to lose money.
Yeah, that's true.
They're going to find out how much work it is, and they're going to decide that they don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go up. It's going to last for a little while, and they're going to come back down.
James,
they're not going to maybe go all the way back down to where I'm getting them for nothing, but they're going to come back down to reasonable rates.
Right.
To where I can actually make some profit off of it. It's the way the market works. Things go up, things go down. Things go up, things go down. Every business is that way. You know, that's why we're looking at some alternative forms of sourcing. We're doing some other things like thrifting. We're looking at maybe doing some pallet flips and just to try it out, see how they work.
And especially before the whole thing gets really popular.
Yeah, there's another show, so you know that business is going to skyrocket.
Yeah, that's going to skyrocket too.
And honestly, I was looking at some today. I was looking at some pallets today, and they're already. I mean, the prices were just outrageous. A pallet with like 2 boxes, and they're going for like $1,000, and I'm like, there's no way I'm not going to pay that kind of money on that.
Well, I mean, you do it just like you do a storage room. You pick in there, look in the.
But see, the difference is with these pallets, you can't see what's on those pallets.
Some of them you can, though. I mean,
okay, you're talking about what is televised on a TV show. I'm talking about the real world. I was looking at these sites today, and you couldn't see what was in those pallets. All you saw was the boxes.
And yeah, some of them are like that. You're right. Some of them are like that.
The ones I was looking at today, that's the way they were.
And but I saw some that had pillows in there, so I was just like, you know, they're, you know,
pillows.
Yeah, you know, pillows that you put on your couches. Those aren't not $5. Some of them are, but some of them aren't. You know, the ones you put on the couches or whatever. I mean, I saw some of those, but Music 55.
Just let the women win.
And this too shall pass. James, say I love you.
I love you, James.
Yeah, he does love himself very much. I hardly ever hear those words. I'll be honest with you. They're very far and in between. So Show you off some loadings. Right here, right in the cheek. Oh yeah, he's what you're not seeing his Popeye fist, but he's going like this. And I didn't hit him, so y'all didn't see that.
Yeah,
that wasn't me.
You hit me
He
earlier.
did it. He did it off the side, but that's what he was doing. I'm just showing you what he was doing to me. So, but anyways, I think that with everything that's going on, we have to be a little bit more cautious too. I think everybody around needs to be. I hope y'all stay safe.
Yeah, I've been trying to find local liquidations around here. I haven't found them yet. There's got to be some. There's all the stuff that is around here. There's got to be some around Austin. I just haven't found them yet. I'm figuring out. I'm still learning and trying to figure out the details so I can.
There's some in Austin and San Antonio. I think.
How to look. I did look at some of the bigger ones. The closest ones were in Dallas, and those pallets were going for way more than I could spend, especially having to pay freight shipping to get it here.
They couldn't put it on your trailer?
Honestly, by the time I spent the money to drive to Dallas,
it'd be
load it up and drive it back, it would cost me the same amount as the freight shipping. So we're not saving any money for me to drive all the way up.
Hey, well, maybe the freight won't be too bad because you're like over here. Not
you're still looking at a couple $100 at least.
Yeah, I guess. Come to Dallas, she says.
Yeah. Well, we got to go up there again sometime anyway.
Yeah.
But you're on the other side. You're over there on the other side of Fort Worth.
Ooh, I think, Danica, that we're hoping to go around November or December down to Dallas. I haven't scheduled it yet.
I know, because I used to spend summers out at Possum Kingdom Lake, and I used to go out to Mineral Wells State Park all the time. I know right where you're at.
Douglas, we live around, we're in Lockhart, so we're actually around the big cities. We're in between Austin and San Antonio. And we've got good old New Braunfels next to us too, which is
we're in Lockhart. It's between Austin and San Antonio.
Mm-hmm. So we got the best of both worlds. We can go either which way. So we're right smack in the middle. And we got New Braunfels closer to San Antonio, which has Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a town, really.
Yeah.
You got San Marcos. I mean, there's a lot of
we could go either way,
here, but the big cities are San Antonio and Austin.
Yeah, the big cities are San Antonio and Austin. So we live the best of both lives, I think, because we can decide which way we want to go. So.
And I look at units all the way from North Austin down to San Antonio and everything in between.
Yeah.
And all around the area. Because when I put in my stuff, I do about 120 mile radius. And that'll give us to just north of Austin and just south of San Antonio. But for Dallas, we go up there because some of Emily's specialists are up in Dallas. So we go up there a few times a year. Our appointments have all been postponed right now just due to everything going on with the virus. So we've actually tried to reschedule that appointment like 3 or 4 times, and it keeps getting up close to the date, and we wind up rescheduling it again. Because their hospitals up there are even worse than ours, and they don't want to see anybody that's not critical. Bye, Douglas.
Bye, Douglas. You're leaving us?
But, yeah, I used to hang out on your side of the Fort Worth area over there. Because you're over there by Mineral Wells, which is the other side of Fort Worth, I think.
Douglas, before you leave, if you haven't left yet.
My brother lives in
Where
Watauga.
are you from? Answer that question if you can. And if you go back and look at it, answer that question. You did?
I think he's told me before. I'm trying to remember.
Answer that question if you can, Douglas. Is what town do you live in? We know Lady Danica, Lady Luck lives somewhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So
yeah, let's see. Robin lives in Carrollton. She did leave, y'all. She did finally leave. She's driving home.
All right, Music 55. See you in a bit.
So, she's actually headed back home finally.
Robin
supposed to be home. She said she's going to take about 2 days to get home. She's not going to.
Hey, it didn't take you that long. I was going to say it didn't take you that long. So when James used to live in Florida,
from Dallas to Florida, she drove it all in one shot, nonstop. and she's
like, I'm not going to do that again.
She can't do that again.
Yeah. James did. He when we were first dating and stuff, he lived in Florida. He's lived in Texas before. So first of all, he wasn't.
I've lived in several areas.
He's lived in several areas, but you lived in Texas the most. I think he's lived in Texas the most.
Yeah, I've lived in Texas most of my life.
But he went from Texas to Florida. He stayed in Florida for a long bit. Then me and him
8 years, 9 years
in Florida. Is that how long you were? 8, 9 years, he says, before me and him got back together. And when I say back together is like we've been friends since we were 13, 14 years old. So we've known each other that long, right? 13 years old.
Yeah, we were in junior high when
we were in junior high when we met each other.
And then I moved away when we were in high school. That's when my dad's job moved us over to Dallas.
This is our story.
And then I got married my first time to my junior high crush from then, and that was a stupid mistake. But they were best friends, and so that marriage didn't last very long. And then
no, it was not because of me. Before you start thinking,
no, I mean she and I talked, but that
me and him talked, but that was just it. I was in a totally other relationship, probably longer than James was in his relationship with my friend.
Good morning, Chris. I hope you're feeling well this morning, nice and chipper.
So
we're having a beautiful day.
I did not mess up that marriage at all.
No, she didn't mess it up.
In fact, I told him and I told her
she cheated on me. That's why what screwed up our marriage.
She cheated on him, and I did know about it, but that's another story.
And I left her and I went to Florida because my dad lived there and he was helping me get back on my feet after our divorce. And then my dad took off and left, and I was stuck there for the next 7 years.
And then he came back for me. My baby did. He came back for me.
And I actually used to live over there where Paul Antonelli lives, which is just outside of Orlando.
Paul Antonelli. That name sounds familiar. He's another YouTuber. That's what it is. I think I've seen him recently. So
yeah, I was on with him earlier today too.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got onto his show for like 5 minutes and then he cut it off.
Boy, you're getting late to all these shows.
They're all that was when you were asleep and I had Jesse, so.
Oh, yeah, I had to go to sleep. I didn't sleep good last night. We went to bed what time did we go to bed last night? This morning?
4.
We didn't go to bed till 4 this morning.
Yeah, we were up till 4 o'clock.
I didn't wake up till 9.
You know, I did my live last night and I stayed on until about 1 o'clock. And then it was just an impromptu live. It was kind of funny. It was a miscommunication, I guess, because everybody was asking who's going to go live. So I said, give me a few minutes and I'll go live. Yeah. Well, then music went live at the same time. So everybody went to Music's channel, but then by the time I realized everybody was over at Music's channel, I had a whole bunch of other people that had come to the end of my channel, so I just hung out with them.
Yeah, and he said it was a very good discussion. I haven't gotten to see that yet.
Yeah,
James.
We just had a little discussion about YouTube strategies, and so everybody that was here on that chat was YouTubers. So
go back and look at it. Go back and look at it if you're interested.
Talked about keyword research and how to get more traffic and how to grow your channel. It was a fun discussion.
Yeah. He said it was a really good discussion.
But we got off about 1 o'clock, and then we went to go to bed, and Emily, our daughter, decided to wake up, and then I had to get her back to sleep. And so I got her back to sleep. Well, of course, I'm sitting there watching TV while I'm getting her back to sleep. And by the time...
Hi, Hot Mess Drifter.
Hello, Amy. So by the time she got back to sleep, we were watching the flips, the extreme unboxing with Steve and Steph.
Oh, yeah, because I told him, I said, hey.
And so we had to watch all of that. And then we got that over, and then we went to bed.
I was telling him, who has this new thing out? I said... They have live now, and he's like, huh? I said, yeah, like all the channels that we used to like to watch on what was that app? Mod? What was that app that they terminated?
You always used
on Amazon. It was on Amazon. But anyways, there was this on the Amazon app. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. I want to say it was the Mod app. But anyways, it had like Food Network, Disney, all that. Well, now Hulu has something like that. except it doesn't show the new.
No, what Hulu's is, it's just
Yeah.
Hulu Live, where you can check out all the local news channels and you can check
Food
out
Network,
a lot of the network.
HGTV,
But it's
all of
just
it for
whatever
free.
they're showing. It's not, you can't just watch every show that they have, but whatever they have showing right at that time, you can actually
Which
watch
I
along with it.
kind of like it because
Which at 4:00 in the morning, a lot of those are on.
they've been on during the day.
No programming.
Yeah. Well,
or
some of them are.
infomercials. Yay, we can go into Hulu and watch infomercials now.
Yeah, we were watching infomercials too, so it was interesting. I was just picking it out. I went in there to watch
Family
Hulu.
Flips, and I follow both of their channels. We got Family Flips and Steve and Steph Resale.
Yeah, Cajun, we were watching Extreme Unboxing.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen Family Flips.
They were on tonight's episode.
Were they? I'll probably go back. They're probably in there somewhere.
Yeah, they're you see them in the credits, but they haven't been on the first 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But they're in the credits, and you see them.
Oh, they were on the Extreme Unboxing tonight. Okay.
Yeah, they
I'm sorry. I thought that
actually
was like a
in the show.
totally other.
Because they've got
show.
different people that they rotate out who they're showing on the show.
Oh,
that
okay.
week.
Okay.
And Steve and Steph are supposed to be on there again, I thought. They said they were on their channel.
That's interesting. Okay. So, any questions y'all have?
So,
anything that y'all want to ask us that y'all might be curious about? We've already been on for an hour.
Go ahead and wind it off.
Well, never mind. Don't answer that. Come to our auction on Thursday.
So Thursday night, if anybody's interested, we're going to be doing an auction. Make sure y'all are subscribed so you get that notification. I don't know the time. It's probably going to be afternoon. So I'm looking at probably 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got about 8 lots already set up. Tomorrow I'll be doing a video previewing the auction lots and what we're going to have going up for sale. I got some of them are going to be reseller lots. It's going to be a mix. Some of them are going to be resellers and some of them are going to be one-off items. So come on by and enjoy that. And other than that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. So we've been on for a little over an hour and a half for our 1 hour show, which is about the way we're normally going lately. So I hope everybody has a great night. Thank y'all for joining in. Those of y'all that came in late, go and watch the beginning if y'all want to learn more about us, because we answered 19 questions about us and our channel and what we get to know us a little bit. So y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye, guys.
Y'all have fun.
Y'all have a good night. Take care.